Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in to another stream. You're getting the recovering sick Mig. Uh, so I'm not gonna be having face cam on today. We're gonna have a chill stream today because I'm just recovering. But I wanted to do something today, and I have the resources to do it. So we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill out today. You sound like you're gonna get us sick. Oh man, I'm sorry. Yeah, no face cam because I am going to be constantly blowing my nose because I'm reaching the stage where my body's draining all the bad stuff out of my system. Wait, Chris Mig. Oh my god, that sounds like we're turning Mig into the deity of a cult. Oh my god. Yeah. Sure. Like, isn't the Mig Collective kind of like a cult anyways? This is when you need a PNG tuber who looks equally as sick. Honestly, the only reason why I would never do a PNG tuber is just purely on the fact that I don't think there's anything that could represent my chaos or insanity. I would need a very complex PNG tuber that like knows how loud I'm being and like when I'm screaming. so I could have it scream along with me. Because just imagine you have a PNG tuber and it just has like the mouth slight open like animation, like it slightly opens. When I'm screaming, it's gonna look ridiculous. It's just not gonna work in my eyes. And also, just I'd rather have like a less clutter on the screen. You know. Well, what happened? Oh, what? Hello from the... Uh-oh, my friend. Oh, I'm so sorry. Face thing is strep throat. That's caused his tonsils to swell. Oh, man. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Strep throat sucks. I had it 2 years ago. Around the same time, winter time. Because I always get sick in the winter. This is just normal for me at this point. So I'm not like, oh man, I'm sick. It's just, it happened. I kind of wish if at any time it happened a little sooner or maybe even a little later when my PTO at work refreshed so I could take days off without panicking. But yeah, no, strep throat sucks. It feels like knives are being stuck down your throat. It's absolutely the worst. I have both my water on me and my tea on me because I need... I didn't want him to wait 3 days to see her, so in the year we are. Gotcha. Well, I hope he has a speedy recovery. Because, oh man, I know how that feels, and it sucks. So, let's hope for a speedy recovery. The secret is clicking hotkeys when you do that. Maybe. That's another thing. I wouldn't want to add extra hotkeys to my keyboard. I like to keep things simple for my stream. I don't care to do anything too complicated. Because like certain things I've tried to do and then I just spend hours trying to figure out why one thing won't work the way I want it to. And it's like if I am going to do something extra for my stream, I want to make sure that it's like awesome. I don't want it to be like half baked. So I'm going to have a PNG tuber. I'm going to make it the coolest PNG tuber ever. So very real. Hope everyone feels better soon. Yeah. That's just how it is sometimes this is just how it is sometimes in the winter. Luckily, it hasn't impacted my stream, my ability to stream. Although yesterday, I mean, admittedly, I did stay up super late, like until like 3 a.m. because I was having a conversation with someone until 3 a.m. We were just talking about random stuff, just life stuff, you know. And yeah, I slept from like 3 a.m. to 7 p.m. yesterday. I was going to get editing done and everything, but I got like none of that done. It's only a fishing stream. No, we got to build a rocket shop. But I do have the materials for it. Oh, let's material list for this. This should be pretty easy to get. So that's just 3 stacks. That's not bad. You go haunt Milkman like Christmas past. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I've hit that stage of sickness where my voice, I can't go past a certain register. So I have to like talk like this. So I can't talk like my normal voice. So that sucks. But I'm recovering. I just gotta expel all the bad things that are in my body that are trying to kill me. But it can never defeat me because I'm just too awesome. I'm just too awesome. But, oh man, as much as I am awesome, I'm not a big fan of how this feels sometimes. I'm gonna have to go. I'm picking up my aunt and uncle for the holidays. Nice. Have a good stream. Hope you have you feel better soon. Thank you. Hopefully you have have some good holidays. Bring back the rocket shop that Kale stole. What rocket shop? And who's Kale? I don't know that guy. All right. So we need to start with getting some quartz. Let's gather some. I think we'll need like maybe 2 shulker boxes for this whole thing. Oh, why is this whole shulker of cobbled deep slate in here? All right. So we need some quartz. Oh man, we don't have a lot of quartz. So we need just 3 stacks. So I think what we'll do to start off is we'll just smelt some really quickly. It shouldn't be too bad. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Can't believe they erased Kale from history. His crimes must be known. He literally blew up Beefton. Oh dear. Posture check. Stretch. All right. I forgot to grab the thing that I was supposed to grab. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I got these nether stars earlier from Elfie, which will be pretty useful. It's nice to have some more beacons. We'll say though, I do need to get some more netherite for sure. I've been... Whoa! Rosewolf, thank you for the 5 tier 1 subs, the gifted subs. Thank you so much. What the heck? What happened to... What? Oh, it's in here. Okay. I'm gonna steal 3 stacks. Oh, wait. So I need 3 stacks of that, but I also need... But yes, thank you for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. We have let's look at the names. Inko Ducko is Bug Slice. Cat Ridge? I'm guessing Ridge. But we spell with a Y. Grenoin, Skep N, and Gay Pebbles. That's a cool that's a great name. Imaginary MIG Medicine Fund. Yeah. I'm doing fine though. I'm doing a lot better than I was on Tuesday. Tuesday sucked. Yesterday sucked. Monday was like I was hitting that point where it was like it started to get really bad, but I was still able to function. But Tuesday I literally could not get out of bed. But today I've been able to power through it. I've got like the first section of the next Skyblock Kingdoms episode, which will be my final episode of the year. Oh yeah, right. I keep on forgetting. What am I missing? La 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 la. Hello, Andy Unicorn. How's it going? So we need 58. So we need, so that's 4 stacks. Do we have any slabs? It's 5. I think if we just grab 4 stacks, we should be good. We just got to smelt these into smooth quartz. Recently attained a floor pig hoodie. Oh man, I kind of want to get a floor pig hoodie. I want to save my money though a little bit. I have some things I'm saving up for, specifically trying to save up to move out of this studio apartment. And even though I'm probably I'm getting that editing job at some point, hopefully. It would be nice to save some money either way. Recently, really nice. If the weather was actually cold, I can't smell. Yeah, it's been oddly warm here for some reason. Don't know why. Okay, this has been. How are we doing here? I want to make sure that we're full. Yeah, thank you for getting us to a level 2 hype train. Much appreciated, Rosewolf. Merry Christmas and a happy holidays for anyone. Yeah. 80-degree winter. Oh, man. I miss snow on Christmas for real. I mean, I've only been here like a year, but like even last year there wasn't really any snow. Like there was snow at the beginning of the month, but then it like instantly like just went away. Oh, 3 stream streak. Let's go. Very nice. Okay. Gods, we're playing tricks on us this year. We had snow and then it rained yesterday, melted all the snow right before Christmas. Yeah, exactly. We just got 3 inches, so we have a little right now, but last year we had a foot on Christmas. Yeah, like, last year it rained on Christmas, which was crazy. That was crazy. For it to be, like, snowing on, for it to be raining on Christmas, rather than snowing. At least in this area. I mean, when I was living in California, it was, it was like a foggy day. But that was only because I was I lived around the San Francisco area. And if anybody knows San Francisco, they know it's fog central. Hello, Purple Fire Kitty. Welcome on in. And Sensei with the 3 stream streak. Let's go. Very nice. Yo, what did I get in my hype chest? Whoa. It's 77 degrees Fahrenheit, right? Ooh, very nice. I got a Hawaiian Christmas. Oh, yeah. At least y'all get weather. I have to live in a dry, humid wasteland. Yeah, we do have some insane weather, so... Yeah. But all I know is, like, once the new year hits, it's gonna be insanely cold again and wintry. It's gonna be bad again. That's how it was last year, where, like, December was, like, alright. Not too bad. 40 degrees, it's too warm. Yeah, it was, like, 52 degrees today. Like, that was our high. Which is a lot colder than everybody else, but that is not how cold it usually is. It's supposed to be here. I live in the mountains now, so it's like you'd expect it to be a lot you'd expect it to be a lot colder. Especially at that elevation I'm at. to the super dry or hurricanes. Yep. The wind here has been crazy. You always have high winds sometimes, and it's always going every which way. What happened to the... Oh, shoot. I should probably keep this going. I always forget there's Zambambos up there. I hardly ever get snow. If anything, I'll get ice rarely. Summer for me can get over 100 consistently. Yeah. I have, I live, my family members live in, like, kind of like more central, like California. And going there is always like, I need to get into your house as soon as possible because I'm going to die if I don't. It's lucky they have great AC because it's like, it's regular like 90s to 100, especially in the summer. It gets a lot colder in the winter, but, still, it's a lot hotter. Yeah. We don't get a lot of snowstorms here. It's just after a certain point in the winter, it gets cold enough to where, like, even if there's not a lot of, like, snowstorms, it stays cold enough that the snow just sticks for a while. But then if, like, it gets warm enough for the snow to start melting, or, like, the sun's out enough for the snow to melt, and there's no snowstorms, even if it's cold, it's just cold and dry. Even at, like, freezing temps. So it's not great. It's not the best. But yeah, okay, we got that. Now we need to see what copper we need, because we do need copper. Okay. We got all the quartz stuff we need, so we can... Let's go check. We do need some red and orange terracotta, which we should be able to get pretty easily. So, like a stack plus 6 of waxed. Okay. Okay, I do have another shulker box elsewhere with a bunch of copper. Take cold and dry over cold, windy, and humid. I guess it's just when you're like sub-freezing temperatures and it's like just it doesn't have the winter vibes. It's just kind of like depressing. It gives extra. It adds to the seasonal depression that I always get in the middle of the winter. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. There's all our stuff. But yeah, I'd honestly prefer I'd honestly prefer a little warmer. But, you know, if I'm gonna live in the cold, I'd like to at least have some semblance of like, oh, this is fun. You know? You know, of course, driving in the snow is not fun, but I generally don't have to commute that far for work. So it's like not a big deal for me. But like if it snowed a little more, I'd be able to like handle the cold a lot better. Good morning. Pie Pie just joins. Everybody say good morning to Pie Pie. Why is the wind spicy is a common phrase at my house in the winter. But yeah, good morning, Pie Pie. Woohoo! And Pie Pie says good morning back. Okay. All right, so I'll take this. Wait, what? What? Did I just get scammed? Hold up. I totally got scammed. That's crazy. That's wild. Wow, insane. All right, so I just need a stack of that. Material list. I need 46 cyan terracotta. Let's see how much terracotta we have because we need orange, red, and cyan. Good morning. I love that bit. That's such a good bit. Good morning. Let's see how much we got. So we need like a stack, I think. Let's see how much red do we need? So we need 46. Orange we don't even need a lot of. Okay, we don't need, wait, actually we should just ignore that. We don't need that. Red terracotta, 23. Honestly, we could just take this gray terracotta and then just grab like what's the recipe again? Are these red terracotta? Okay, so we would need like 8 red dye. That's not too bad. But yeah, how's everyone's holidays been? How's y'all's breaks been? Have you been doing good? Any of y'all excited for tomorrow? Don't even need a stack, but might as well. Okay, that gets us the terracotta. But, oh yeah, I should probably check. Doing really good. Family came over and I made special hot chocolate dip. Ooh, very nice. I'm definitely having my hot chocolate tomorrow. Tomorrow night. You live far south? You know what? That makes a lot of sense. That does make a lot of sense. Weather down in the south is really weird for us northerners. So excited for tomorrow. It'd be good. I enjoying sweets and the presents I got. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Honestly, nowadays, I don't even really care about presents nowadays. Not like sure, it's nice to get presents, but at the same time, I'm just always like thinking, I always just like most of the time being with family. Unfortunately, this year I couldn't do that, but I'm definitely gonna try to go for next year being able to visit family. This year, unfortunately, I've got Christmas all by myself. But it has its benefits though, I'll say. My biggest thing about like any holiday is that like the biggest thing that I really don't like about most holidays is just how stressful they can end up being. Okay, let's just eliminate the stuff that we got. So we got that, we got that, we got that, we got that. We need 38 of those. Let's ignore that. We need 26 just regular blocks of quartz. Let's just grab a stack of that. I wish I lived more north because I literally went out in a tank top yesterday. It's really funny because it gets cold at night, but I've grown so used to it that like I was doing my laundry just before stream, and I just went out in my t-shirt. I just went out in my t-shirt and and just like some sweatpants, and that's it. didn't put on a jacket and anything. I didn't wear any like. I think I was wearing my flip flops too, which was really funny. Just had the dogs out. Okay. Okay, so we need those frog lights. We got that. We got that. 28 pale oak shelves. We should be able to get that. What else was I looking at? Lights. Yes. Oh, we don't have green. We don't have the verdant. Verde. Yeah, it's just me and my parents this year. Yeah. Wanna ye old 13 colonies. I decided I hate wrapping paper. Bane of my existence. Bags only. Yeah. I was hanging out at Kale's a couple days ago, and that man knows how to wrap a Christmas present. I think I might hire his services. I might pay him once I'm able to like actually buy and send Christmas gifts next year, because this year is just a really awkward year for me because I'm trying to save as much money as possible to move, and winter is generally the toughest time for me to make a lot of money, so I gotta hold on to that. But yeah, they reached the end of the year. Kale can beat paper in a wrapping contest. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need to go buy green material list. I can't. Ah, dang it. I need 16 waxed copper bars. Can ignore that. 12 chiseled copper. Boo, 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 boo. Oh my god. This jump boost gets me. I can wrap, but I tried wrapping stuffed animals and I hated it. Oh man, yeah. Things that are not in boxes, like square boxes, are like the most annoying thing. They're the worst. Okay. We need pale oak shelves. That gets us 6, 12, 18, 4. Let's just do that much. I had to wrap a Sherpa blanket for my mom and I almost cried. Oh man. Yeah. It's so hard to wrap things that aren't like in boxes. Wait a minute. Oh, dang it. Okay. Now let's turn this into some shelves. That should be enough. All right. Next thing we're gonna need to focus on is the glass, unless there's any other thing. I just wish. Yeah. To kind of ease my mind, I'm gonna do this. Just gonna hold everything that we have. All right, might as well turn. Okay, turn these into stairs. Turn these into slabs. All right. Okay. That'll help a little bit. All right, so it's going to be a bunch of little things. The annoying thing about gathering the materials for this is that the schematic placement is not here. So if I try to do the material list here, I can't do it because everything's over there. All right, so okay. I'm very sorry. This is really scuffed right now just because it's so hard to like, because I want to just be able to eliminate everything, but every time I pull up this menu again, it uneliminates everything. So it's like, what's the point of having this option if it's just gonna redo it? Ugh, so annoying. Waxed, oxidized bulb. Oh, dear Lord. So I need a blaze rod and redstone. And 3 wax. You gotta be kidding me, dude. You gotta be kidding me, dude. We don't have it. We don't have it. Gosh, dang it. Ugh, that's annoying. That's real annoying. How do I not have any? How do I not have any blaze rods? How is that something I don't have? How? Ah, man. Oh, wait. Aren't they? Are they in here? Yeah. Yep. They're in here. Okay. Oops. I forgore. Oh, I forgore. And then I just need a piece of redstone, which I don't have in here for some reason. It's on my redstone box. Okay. That eliminates that. Yeah, let's start doing the little ones. So we need warped button and a warped pressure plate. Wonderful. That's that. The little things are the things that are going to be most obnoxious. All right, so we got one of those. We can get a lantern. Might as well get multiple. Just take a stack with us, just because it's gonna make things a lot easier. I'm the type of person that likes to overlight, then eliminate as I go on. A wax cut copper stairs. Okay. How come I've got new recipes? Oh, right, because you can make these. Oh, wait, that's going to be so nice. That's going to be so nice. So we got that, we got that. We need an iron door. I think we should have iron doors in here. We have an iron door. And we should have trapdoors. Oh, we have multiple of these in there. But let's take half of these because that's really all we're gonna need. All right. Let's make this easy on ourselves. Oh, we need 2 warp pressure plates. Right, because I need one for the door inside and the door outside. Good thing I remembered that. It would have been really annoying to have to stop in the middle. Okay, so we need 2 polished tough walls, which should be pretty easy to get. Yeah. Sorry, I'm voice cracking like crazy. Okay, we got... Good thing... Oh, man. Okay, so I didn't use... So, technically we have that, so we'll be fine. We need 2 levers. Please tell me you have levers in here and I don't have to pull out my friggin'... Okay, thank God. Okay. And even then we have backups. Okay, we have 2 of those. We don't need that. I don't think we need the chiseled tough. I don't think that's part of it. Wax cut copper slabs. All right, let me just try to get as much of this as possible into here. We're definitely going to need to use the second shulker box. That's fine. Okay, we have... Oh, shoot. I just realized what I did. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Oh, no. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. I need to grab another stack of regular quartz. I just realized what I did. Ah, I'm stupid. Ah. I was like, why doesn't it show up? Why doesn't it show up? Guys, I am only barely holding on to the title of being a professional Minecrafter. Like, I'll say I'm an amateur. I'm an amateur. The skill ceiling for being a Minecraft YouTuber is actually kind of insane. Because, like, so recently I've noticed, like, I've been really getting back into redstone, which has been one of my favorite things to use. Like, redstone is one of my favorite things. Tough brick wall. Wait a minute. Oh wait, that's not something I actually need then. Wait a minute. I just realized that is only part of the schematic because it's... Okay. Oh God. Okay. We don't need to worry about that. Wax. Do we have... We should just have that. Good night, Megan. Have a Merry Christmas. You as well. I need to wax these. Good thing we have the waxers. We also have a data pack which allows us to just make them now, so I don't think I really need this. Okay. Hello, Wraith. How's it going? How you doing? Okay, we need like about a stack of each. So we need white, black, and light gray. So we got a stack of the pain. You know what I might do? I might just buy it from the glass shop. We might as well go buy some things. I have the money. So we're gonna go to the glass shop. And we also need to get some frog lights. Well, good, thanks. Well, how's your holidays been? How you've been doing over the holidays? I unfortunately caught the winter bug, and I'm feeling kind of sick. I'm recovering though. It was just one of those things that just like happened, unfortunately, at an inopportune time. But I've managed to power through. One clump. 32 logs. Okay. So I'm gonna grab 2 stacks of each. I know I definitely don't need that much, but wait. Oh, this is just regular glass. Okay. There we go. That's all I needed. We're chilling. Excited. I'm making peppermint cheesecake. Ooh. Oh man, my partner got sick too. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It just happens. It's unfortunate. It's been a long-standing tradition too. I remember one Christmas, my dad got real sick. He literally spent the entire Christmas party just laying down in bed, which was pretty unfortunate. But then again, my dad's kind of an introvert. And I don't blame him because I'm also an introvert. But, you know. Yeah. I've definitely I've communed with this. What? What? Acorn said I've communed with the squid. Everyone's saying goodbye, but like, wait. What is the squid? Okay. Good night. Oh wait, oh dang it. I forgot the frog lights. That's the other important thing. Dang it. Oops. Oh, also, I just realized I didn't set my status to streaming. Okay, it should be over here. I think I only need a stack. But I'm just gonna take this. I definitely gonna need to do some tree chopping soon. That might be what we do on Friday, is just some material organizing. That grabs me 8. That's 4 stacks. So it's good to have extra at least. But yeah, no, it's unfortunate to get sick right at the holidays. But it's also kind of a blessing because you don't get a lot of time to rest. And some people have to work during the holidays. And because I don't have to work, unfortunately, I'm not going to get paid for this. Because I don't have any more PTO this year because I kind of overdid my usage of it this past year. But luckily I've been able to save quite a bit. So I'm like not doing terrible. But yeah, I just gotta be a little cautious about my spending these next 2 weeks. Fortunately, I can make my rent and I have enough for food. So I'm like I'm chilling. But, you know, gotta be a little conscious of that. Ooh, this is a good song. This is Chimera by Snarky Puppy on their latest album, Somni. This is a good song. I don't know if any of y'all ever heard of Snarky Puppy, but it's a band based out of Texas that plays jazz fusion. And they're really funky. I listened to them live in Oakland in 2023, and it was a magical experience, if I do say so myself. It was quite amazing. Like, I love live music. I love any music that's like, that's just fully just musicians being present in the moment. One of the biggest reasons why I'm not the biggest fan of AI, but you know. Okay, we'll put the extras in here. Because for me, any art, part of it is the performance. I'll be no Snarky Puppy from you and from literally when you went to that concert. Kale was actually the one that introduced me to Snarky Puppy. We were listening to a video game arrangement of a... Oh, dear God. I didn't realize we have a resin chest. That's good. But yeah, no, yeah, so the song reminded him of the Snarky Puppy song. So he was like, listen to this. And I was like, wait a darn second. Okay, we have that, but it's not exactly as it's... Oh, wait, yeah, wait, this is actually not going to be part of it. I think this is literally part of the, I think Avid used regular oxidized copper bulbs instead of waxed. Which makes more sense, honestly. I'll be just associating you as a jazz guy in their heads despite knowing several jazz people. The thing is, too, is like... My music taste definitely only scratches the surface of what jazz can be. But I love all the things. I think we're good. Oh, wait, we only have 16? Why do we only have 16? Okay, we need more. Is 27 enough? Or do I need more? We need 29. Dang, there's not any in here. Let's take one of these. If there's anything... Okay, we don't need that, so let's ignore that. We need... Oh, wait. Yeah, we definitely need the water buckets, for sure. So how many do we need? We need 12. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Oh, geez. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Never heard of them, but it sounds like a vibe so far. Let me turn this up. This is definitely like this song I really like because it's like it's got this like funk to it that's just so like ooh. Like your face gets all stanky listening to it. Sniffling, forgot it was Wednesday. I'm also sniffling, but it's because my sickness is finally reaching the stage of let's drain every single bad thing out of the body all at once. So, yeah, my nose is extremely ready. It may get you sick. Look, just because we're aware of the dangerously close proximity, that doesn't mean I got voided sick, okay? That in no way insinuates me as the culprit. Okay? Oh, what the heck? Oh. I did bite my cheek though. Oof. Yeah, I hate that. I hate when you bite it so hard and it gets all swollen and stuff, and it's hard to eat on that side. And in general, it's like really annoying. I don't get sick. I'm immune to you. Well, that's good for you. I wish I was immune to myself. It would be nice to be immune to myself. All right, we've got all of our materials. There we go. Let's see. So let's make sure. Let's double check. Okay, so we'll go through the list of all the things. See the red. Well, we can more easily see the red things. Okay, we don't need that. We have that. Don't need that. Ooh, okay. We might actually need that. Do we though? No, we don't. This is part of the hold on. Let me look at the image of the Jaw freaking I think there's a lie. He's literally in your brain. Okay, I do need some. Okay, I do need some for sure. Okay. That should be pretty easy to make, though. Because we could actually make them... The nice thing about this new data pack that we've installed onto the server... I don't know if this will make too much. Oh, this is the part that's really good. So we can make these. Oh, this is the best part. Okay, listen to this. So there are... Okay, let me preface this. I'm going to pause the song real quick. There are 4 drummers in Snarky Puppy right now. And what they do is they do trade-offs, usually. Where each drum set has kind of a different timbre and different sets of snares and stuff. So you get a different sound when you get different types of grooves and stuff. But in this song, they said, why don't we just have all 4 drummers have their own tempo, and then a section like the string section or the brass section or the saxophones have to follow a specific drummer's tempo in this part. So they have to follow that drummer's tempo. So just listen to this while keeping that in mind. I'm gonna turn it up even more so you guys can hear it properly. It's so good. Sorry, VOD watchers, but I just have to glaze my music that I listen to. It looks like, yeah, we have everything. We've got everything. All right. But yeah, that song is actually insane. That ending is just insane. Like if you notice, like there were just different tempos going on, and it and to get an orchestra to follow along with that is kind of difficult, because the thing about orchestras versus like a jazz band or a rock band or any other type of music compared to like sort of more classical type music is orchestras tend to follow the conductor, while every like when you think about rock, jazz, funk, all these other types of music, you're feeling the music. You're kind of you're kind of just feeling it in your body while you're playing it. Which is a really cool like effect. Which is a really cool thing, especially when you have like that many different tempos. So you're just desperate to try and make sure you stay with your beat and feel that groove. And all these drummers are like, all the drummers on Snarky Puppy are insanely talented. Like Larnell Lewis in the 2014 album, I think it's 2014, We Like It Here. In that album, they had a drummer, but they were recording their album in Europe. And unfortunately, their main drummer had issues with their passport. So he wasn't able to go. And they were like super close to recording the album without a drummer. Fortunately for them, there was another drummer available, Larnell Lewis. So he takes a 7-hour plane flight from the US to, I think it was Switzerland where they recorded it. I forgot exactly where. It was either Switzerland or I think it was Switzerland. So he takes a 7-hour plane ride and studies the music there, and they rehearse it for like maybe an hour before they actually perform it. And he learned the entire album on a 7-hour plane flight, which is insane. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, we're definitely going to need Jesse for sure. Yes. Oh, it looks like we're going to get ads. So before we start, we're going to wait for the ads to play. We're just going to sit in the DMV while we wait. Someone with literally people in their brain. It's pretty lame and sometimes annoying. Wonder why it would be called Chimera. You just have the disorder. I have a few of those. Although I think it's different. I don't know. There's a chance I have a few of those. I'm just undiagnosed. Those things. Those weird brain things that make your brain weird to apparently normal people. Yo, Sad Milkman. Welcome on in. Happy holidays. Welcome on in. How you doing, Sad Milkman? Unfortunately, you've caught us right as the ads are going to start. That is unfortunate timing. Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to have 3 minutes of ads. So grab a snack, use the bathroom, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be back after the 3-minute ads. I sincerely apologize. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Unfortunately, as you can tell, I still have sick voice. So, yeah. So if you're wondering why I sound like this, it's because I was sick. Okay, I can close that tab now because that was a Sad Milkman tab and now that's a MIG tab. I don't need to be watching myself, even though I am handsome. It's very hard to not, but you know, I can be humble. But yeah, I'm recovering from illness. Sick MIG, yep. I'm doing a lot better though. I'm doing a lot better than I was. But yeah, my voice doesn't reflect it, but it's just purely because my body's just doing most humble green guy ever. Exactly. But yeah, thank you for the follows, Uvi Nova and N Pigeon. Thank you for the follows. Welcome on in. How you doing? How's the holidays, guys? How is y'all's holidays? I also would normally have a face cam on, but I also, because I'm sick and because I'm reaching the stage where my body's expelling all the bad stuff, I have to blow my nose constantly, and I'm like, I don't want to present that to the world. What? Y'all, I'm getting AI ads. Oh, that's disgusting. That's gross. I hate how much, like, as much as I try to avoid that stuff, it always, they're pushing it so much, and it's so annoying. Like the McDonald's ad. Uh-oh. I'd prefer my annoying advertisements to be made by man. Yeah, exactly. Man, my jaw hurts. I can't focus to draw. Oh, no. How am I going to make it up in these conditions? Give him the pain. But then I can't stream. I want to opt out of all AI forever. That's the annoying thing, is because you try to opt out, but they always try to force it upon you. You know, I think sometimes the thing that they forget is consent is important. I do not consent to these conditions. Therefore, it's just not good. What, hey, I used to be punishable by life in prison. I don't know. That's the thing too, because it's like, I wouldn't hate AI as much if, first of all, I wouldn't hate it as much if, first of all, that it wasn't used to make quote unquote art. It's not art. It's just regurgitating something that's already been made and making it worse. But second of all, like, even ignoring that, the fact that these AI data centers are so predatory towards like small towns, and they build them, and like residents of that area have to deal with the higher electric bills, the fact that it consumes more water than they do, and the fact that it leaves like a loud buzzing noise because it's running 24/7. Like, my biggest problem with AI is the infrastructure. Definitely. Like, the infrastructure is definitely the worst part for me. Because it's so predatory towards, like, first of all, like, just people in general. Like, people who are just trying to live their lives have to deal with this stuff. And it's saddening, really. Need the dentist. I need a couple crowns on my wisdom teeth. Ah, unfortunate. Biggest problem is just whole existence. I feel like if it was done in an ethical way, where they weren't, you know, like, obviously, like, that's the whole other debate is, can it be used ethically? And I think unless we find a solution right now, it's not ethical at all. If they can make a clean energy solution where they're not, you know, contributing to, you know, the use of like a bunch of power plants and stuff and everything. Try to build an AI data center in my town. The community managed to protest hard enough that they backed off, but it's so annoying. That's the thing too. It's like they abuse their power so much that they abuse their leverage of just being a large corporation so much that it's hard for small towns to do it, because they like, a lot of these towns are a lot poorer than the corporations. So like, to fight them is like extremely unfair. I'm gonna just try drawing. Thank you for the lurk, Voided. Doing a programming course right now, it's so much AI. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's why it's like, I've decided that I'm not gonna get into like computer science in any sort of way, at least right now, until hopefully the AI bubble pops. even if it was ethical, I'd still have a problem with it. Well, I think if it could be used in a way that helps people be able to get through certain boring things quicker and be able to get to more like I just think it's being used for the opposite thing that it should be used for. Because like I feel like it should be used to, you know, be able to make certain like let's say household tasks easier, like certain things that you don't have a lot of time for, you know. But like I understand if people don't like that either, but like that would be a little bit better at least. But you know. Programming, it's so much fun. Generative AI is a whole separate thing from other AI, neural networks, etc. Yeah, exactly. I guess the whole conversation can get really easy to misinterpret. I guess, yeah. I think specifically generative AI is like my biggest problem. Because I think at the end of the day, my biggest problem with it is it's not like doing anything new or doing anything that would actually be like super helpful. Using it as a tool, just wholly the solution, which is no. Yeah, if it was just used as like a tool, an assistance tool, that wouldn't be so bad. But because it's just so widely used to just do everything, like yeah, like it's my biggest problem is it's giving like a bunch of it's giving all these corporations an excuse to be extremely lazy. Just when AI was referring to enemy computer in a video game, yeah. They just start labeling the different AIs as different things because they are different things. Yeah. Yeah, I think generative AI has done a lot of harm though to like the perception of AI in general of what it could be. And they ask you to vibe code and it's like, no, let me write the code myself. I've already ignored Arc Raiders and the fake Game of the Year Expedition E33 on Steam because they use Gen AI. That was actually really, really surprising. I was seeing a lot of praise for that, and finding that out was just like, oh man, that's just unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna grab some moss. We're gonna need moss as like a. Hopefully, I can trust Jesse to not drift off too far. What was it that I need? Sorry, I need to grab something. I forgot something. Don't worry, I won't look. I'm gonna grab 4 stacks. I'll exit out the hangar so I don't see anything. All right. Yeah, that was super disappointing. I was considering trying out E33, but not now. It just didn't seem like a game that was interesting to me. When Albie is actively learning HTML because they want to make a NeoCity for fun. It's algorithms that are called AI and used in cancer detection, but it's completely different from generative AI, and it's hard to explain that to people. Yep. That's another thing. It's like so many things become like larger issues because people don't educate themselves. So much research on how I would definitely specify generative AI use will cause programmers to lose their basic problem solving skills. So much is learned from the basics, and skipping those basics is bad. Yeah, I don't think it's good to give people more reason to be. I don't like to use the word that often, but I think this kind of can apply here. I don't like when it gives an excuse for people to be lazy. And that's not saying anything to be like, you know, our kids don't do anything. But at the same time, it is something that I wish our society just valued, you know, actually, you know, good problem solving skills and critical thinking. I think there's the type of lazy that's like, you create a solution to make it easier for yourself, but that's still critical thinking, I guess. But like in like critical thinking, you know, I guess it's more like I wish we had a society that valued critical thinking a lot more than it does. I need to figure out where this. Okay, this is fine. Perfect. Okay, this is gonna be a little awkward, but we'll fix it later. Are you sick, mid? I know you said something on Elfie's stream. So sorry just for showing up late. No worries. Yeah, I'm sick. We did not know about Expedition 33 until one game of the year, and then their fridge on the gameplay, and they still didn't know the game. My state was wanting to implement the use of AI in detecting wildfires. But to do that, it'd have to left all AI use through. Listen, I may be lazy, but I ain't lazy enough to touch Gen AI. Yeah. I think it's just specifically like critical thinking skills. Because nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to think critically. They want easy answers for everything. And generative AI provides them that. Provides them an easy access to easy answers. So, like, yeah. If 0.000005 of the game was Gen AI, I'd consider AI slop. Yeah. Like artificial sweeteners made by man. Ali wants Photoshop, wants photo batch reference photo made by man, not Gen AI, because Gen AI will still be wrong. Yeah, it's so easy to tell when it's Gen AI too if you just look at it for more than 2 seconds. That's the other thing too. I see people constantly going like, "Oh man, generative AI is looking so good nowadays. I almost can't tell it from reality." And it's like you could immediately tell, even if it's like even if it's like doing like the simulation like decently, it's still easy to tell. Oh, oops, that's white glass. I didn't mean to make. There we go. All right, we're gonna need to use a lot of moss for this. Just fine. We have a ton of moss. This is light gray. I loves photo bashing, but did I learn the proper word for this year? Yeah, but Albie loves making a picture for the bit. So it's really not a good thing to not be able to tell Gen AI from actual images, because that's how false news and propaganda can be spread. Exactly. You got to remain vigilant in these kind of times. You got to remain extra vigilant, which sucks. It sucks. But, you know, it's just, that's the times. Also, I'm here, still here, but lurking. That's all good. That's all good. Just have a good time with Mog. Just saying, if we all replaced AI with MIG clones, the world would be a way better. No. It would be utter chaos. But like in a different way. Like it would definitely not be as bad as Gen AI, but it still wouldn't be much better. I wouldn't trust myself. Yeah. Like how I used to cheat sometimes. I would cheat by reading the Spark Notes, which still made me actually have to understand the book. I will say, I know a lot of people don't like that, but sometimes there were books that were just too uninteresting for me to read. But like, I would still try to get an actual synopsis from a person who wrote it rather than AI. I would never use AI. And when I wrote my reports, I made it was all me, baby. It was all me, baby. Weird mistakes and all, and strange interpretations that didn't make any sense in the grand scheme of things. It's not cheating. Spark notes saved me so many times. My teachers thought it was cheating, at least. Oh. I think people need to utilize librarians more. That's probably true. That's probably true. Devin Bell, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. How you doing? Bro, I still see people use AI in classes and still getting an A. Yeah, my biggest problem is all these AI detection freaking things use generative AI. So I can't trust it'll be accurate, is the thing. And then the other thing too is like, because it uses generative AI, it's also still inaccurate. So a lot of the time you end up with situations where kids who write their essays themselves get detected by AI as being AI. And then they get like expelled or something, and it's like, what the heck? That's ridiculous. It's very aggravating to me. Oh geez, let me out. Like about her, is it not AI? Oh. Yeah, the problem is that they're not very accurate. Yeah. Unfortunately, they can get away with using AI in assignments because AI checkers do not work. They've been tested and things always slip through. My friend's got written up because his essay that he wrote by himself was flagged as AI.
Rick, what are you doing?
What the heck? Purple mouse. Who was that? Who was that? Excuse me? Who was that? That was a strange occurrence. That was a strange occurrence. If I do say so myself. Oh, he doesn't like artificial sweeteners. Me neither. They were gross to me. The aftertaste is bleh. Yeah. No, that was Mig Prime. I mean, who was that? Mig Prime. Who's that? We see in the we're in the creative server building. No, this isn't creative. I'm just on a happy guest. I'm using happy cast to build and creative. That'd actually be funny to see. This is also a schematic, which is also kind of funny. Like, why would I use a schematic? I'm too season 1 Leon pilled, I guess. Skibbity. I can't do the skibbity. I just tried to and I just squeaked it out. Just barely squeaked it out. I can't. Oh man. That's the one thing that I don't like when I get sick is like when my voice starts to go, I'm like, dang it, I can't do all the funny voices I usually can do. Like all my range goes, but you know. Skibbity of a sad mouse. Started saying 61 is prime just since it's wrong. Actually, no, it's true. At least for right now. In this current moment. In this current atmosphere. In this current political environment. It is true. Wait, that would be true. Oh, that's so real. I love singing and being sick is the bane of my existence. Yeah, exactly. At least I can whistle still. Luckily, that doesn't use my vocal folds. Okay, we're going to need to start using Le White. You know, I just realized I'm probably dropping that stuff. Oh, shoot. He's missing. Don't ask too many questions just yet. Are you kidding me? We just lost the core. You're telling me there's more? Oh, no. Oh, my God. They Santa didn't steal, I promise. Okay. I've got my eye on you, Pie Pie. Got my eye on you. This is a little awkward to build. Stuff was just moved. Oh my God. I'm scared. Pie Pie, I'm scared. You'll barely notice anything. I'm still scared. Okay, this might actually be more difficult with Jesse now. Looking at this. Oh God. Jeez. I'm really trying so hard to build this. That hopefully should make things easier. What is Pie Pie up to? Stuff. I can't tell you. Oh, Megan, oh, Merry Christmas from Australia. For those who celebrate, just finished Christmas lunch. Time to chill. Time to chill to stream. Well, glad you had a good Christmas. She Santa can do what they want forever. What are you doing, actually? Peep the title of the stream. It should inform you of everything that is happening today. He's sick gaming Wednesday. Doesn't actually. Okay. Well, this is light gray over here. Okay, interesting. All right. It says building the. Oh, I guess on mobile, mobile cuts off the title for some reason, which is really annoying. I'm building the rocket shop. Sorry, that Twitch on mobile is dumb and cuts off the title. This is a season I just recovered from a week-long flu myself. Yo, that's a nice amount of viewers. I'm on mobile. I don't know, it's one of those things where it's a sometimes. It's vibes based. You know, like a lot of things on Twitch. Like a lot of things on Twitch, it's just purely vibes based. Oh. Oh, come on. Be so for real right now. Okay. Wow, Meg, really like how the is going. Veep69 might be a follow remote. Shrug can't keep up anymore, that's for sure. Well, if it's not a follow remote, because if it was, they wouldn't be able to put into my chat, because follow remotes only work in that like streamers chat. All right, it's gonna get interesting here. Really neat, yeah. Avi, you were corrected as a follower. Well, what? That's so weird. I thought you weren't able to use outside of That's actually crazy. What? Wait. Because follow emotes you can't use outside of people's streams, like the creator streams. You can only use it outside of a certain Twitch streamer if. Oh, okay. So it's a follow emote, but you have to be subbed to be able to. Okay, that makes much more sense. Actually, that makes so much more sense. How many fan is subbed? Okay, gotcha. You know, sometimes I just don't know exactly how things work. Sometimes they just be one way. And they be fooling me, you know what I mean? Oh god. How am I gonna get this? Ah, oh, dang it. Okay. Okay. Don't you dare move. Nobody, thank you for the follow. Nobody followed. Oh, this is light gray. Okay, interesting. Good night, Pebbles. Good night, Water Ghost. Oh wait, I see. I read chats out of order, and I don't see who said good night first. That's just me. I'm just a dummy. Good night, Water Ghost. Have a good Christmas. Not embarrassing of you. I'm not going yet. Oops, that's my bad. Okay, that's the... Okay. Let's start with this. Okay. We need to grab out some... So I think we're done with most of the glass. I think it's just going to be the black stained glass that we need to worry about. Sure, we're not reading every chat in order. Gasp! How could you? I think that also might just be my ADHD. I'm just a silly guy like that. You know what I mean? Actually, no. It's gonna be these first. I have to use, and then this. I don't think. Okay, yeah. Actually, no. I want to hold on to that. Oh my god! I just realized I didn't start recording. That's unfortunate. It's fine. Luckily, it was only these parts, but man, man, seeing those form would have been cool. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'm such a good streamer. Luckily, I remembered before I started building the actual thing. Can you not pull from the VOD? VODs aren't flashback recordings. VODs aren't flashback recordings. I'm specifically talking about flashback recordings. Just take the clip from the VOD and speed it up. But I can't make that cinematic. I can't make that cinematic. You know, you got to make it cinematic. You got to make it look cool. You know what I mean? Let's break Mig. Oh, come on. We don't need to break Mig right now.
G.
No, please don't do it to me. Please. You notice how my voice is like barely hanging on? It's gonna get worse. It's gonna... Oh my... Oh man, my voice actually just like properly just cut out. I literally couldn't... I'm already falling apart. Oh geez. Okay. So I forgot, so here's the start, and now we can have a cool shot. Nah, it's fine. Like, as long as I'm able to actually have the rocket as part of it, I don't, it doesn't really bother me. that this part's missing. It's fine. I'm not gonna speed up the footage. That's just not gonna look good. I am very particular about how I do things. Annoyingly so. When people tell me to do things, I tell them no. So like all of y'all's suggestions will be going in one ear out of the other, and that's not even because I think you guys are wrong. It's because I'm mean to myself. Okay, we're gonna put in the water. Oops. Meg, build your rocket ship. No, I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. In fact, I'm gonna destroy everything I've already built. Please tell me I have enough space for this. Thank you. I need 6 for each. Actually, no, I probably don't even need that much. Look, I could just do this. And then I just do this. I just needed 3. I wasted so much water doing that. That was easy. That was way too easy. Probably should have thought of about that beforehand. I don't need to fill up everyone, especially if I always forget about infinite water sources. Like, they're literally the most simple thing. Yo, Blading Life. Thank you for the 10 stream streak. Try and start again, but that is drastic. You know, with how tedious that making that little bit was, no, I'm fine. It's fine. But now we get the cool effect. We get to see the cool effect. So this is where the water goes. And as you can see, it goes down and it kind of has this cool, like, this is what we're trying to do with the, with that. It looks a little weird right now with the shaders, but it's fine. You should not jump into the void. Yeet. Oh, there's no void there. It's just ground. It's just ground. Unfortunately, I couldn't go into the void even if I wanted to. Oh wait, okay, we need the If you hated that, you're welcome. Not trying to be random, but I just cracked my fingers and it sounded awesome. Dude, I love myself a good. Never mind, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Okay, I think we're gonna put Jesse away. I'm gonna pause. Yell at me, please. Scream at me to please unpause. I swear to God. Please scream at me. Yell at me. We're gonna put Jesse away now, because like all we needed him for was those little awkward bits. So we can rest easy now. I thought you didn't like being told what to do. Unless I tell you to tell me what to do. It's not about telling me what to do. It's reminding me to do something important that I would hate myself for not doing. Is all I'm saying. Oh yeah, tell me to not unpause and imagine he built on the wrong Y level. Well, no, because I've got everything lined up. I very specifically included part of the bridge in the schematic so that I made sure that it was lined up. ADHD aid. Yeah, pretty much. Aye, aye, Captain. But I find it ironic that the rocket shop is being built above the grounders area. Yeah, that's just my disrespect towards the... It was also not intentional. I just wanted a space that was like close enough to the chunk. Just so that we could have like a shopping complex. But what if we told you to tell us to tell you what to do? Okay, if you guys can't handle being told what to do, do not remind me to not unpause. There we go. Y'all happy? Yo, Jungle Kingdom. It's looking pretty. It's so sick to watch. We're gonna have to sit with this view for a while because this is starting to hurt my brain. Gotta add another hole in the ground that the rocket broke through. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, what if I just keep on breaking grounders area? Ooh, you know what though? It would be really cool if I had like a sort of like rocket ship like station thing below. Like that's where the ship came from. Where the spaceship came from. Would be very funny. You go into the big white block and inside are little shops at a food court and a carousel. You get lost and you never make it home to your island partner. Imagine a dash for the gas to make flying faster like they did with camels and nautiluses. Yes. Ooh, the happy gas passengers can't use rockets. Yeah, I just don't feel like doing that. Oh, sunlight. You are evil. I just noticed the word ban. Okay, timer started now. That is an evil word ban. Oh, that is so evil. Because I use that word often. Often. I may need to ban some words. I almost said it. Because that is a word that I use quite often. It's a filler word. Exactly. Diabolical word ban even. And rubble falling down from the rocket. Exactly, yeah. Use as instead. Okay, fan, I'm not responding to that. I'd love to say, but I gotta wake up in the morning and it's already 4 a.m. Have a good stream, everyone, and don't forget about the flashback recording. Thank you. So you don't... you almost got me there. You almost got me there. Ooh. This is evil. This is evil. This is so evil. Now I have to really, really pay attention to every single word that I use. Because... this is the worst word ban ever. I hate it. I keep on stopping myself so that I don't say it. Okay. Y'all don't have to remind me. Posture check. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Ha! I got you there. I got you there, Okami. Alright. There are many words in my vernacular. I don't care about the position. There are many words in my vernacular that you could very easily use against me. Don't unpause. What does the thumbs down button show what I think about the content? It doesn't matter to me because it's still engagement. Y'all are gonna make me not read chat at this point. At this rate, I'm not gonna read y'all's chats. You're just trying to get me. Y'all ain't gonna get me. These 2 minutes feel so long. Albie didn't even do anything. Darth Rick. I swear. It's not even funny anymore. Okay. It's not even funny anymore. Wait a minute. Okay. I didn't say anything. I am now questioning every single sentence I say. I am now questioning every single sentence. I almost said it. I didn't say the full word. I didn't say the full word. I almost said it. That's not the full word. I almost said it, but I caught myself. Say what? Nothing? I can't do this. I cannot do this. I'll see myself out. This is a torturous existence. I know nothing but pain at this current moment. Oh, yes, I made it through. The 5 minutes are up. It's like you guys wanted to actually make me lose my mind. Oh, of course. Of course. All right, I need to, before I even get to that. Albie did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong, but the rest of chat weren't making it easy for me. Congrats. We broke you a bit. You almost broke me. I almost said it too. I caught myself. I can't believe I managed to catch myself like that. I just said it too. Narrator Corrosion, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Is there a cooldown for the word bans? I think it's only one per stream. That was comical to walk into. Hey, hello, how are you? How are we? We're doing great. How about you, Lunar Gem? Should I do, like, word band? You've all of you except Albie, exactly. Exactly. Albie was the only one that was not being evil. But that's because Albie's a G. Albie's cool. Per person or per stream? Per stream. One per stream. I think. I believe. I may be incorrect. I never keep track of the settings. I never keep track of the settings. I'm always not paying attention. I claim innocence. I did nothing but... You're fair to us, it was funny. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, it's so funny. It's hilarious. My suffering is hilarious to you guys. I've had a great night. I, for some reason, stared into my webcam, but then I realized that my webcam wasn't even on. What did this do? Ooh. Oh, yeah, I probably should grab that. I did grab that before, but I... Bruh. Makes up being such an amazing country. You made me stay up till 5 a.m. I didn't make you do anything. That's your choice. Had a great night. It got super sentimental, and it's been really good. Holy jeez. Holy crap, that actually did scare me. Dear God. I forgot how loud that was. That probably made a bunch of you jump too. Holy crap. I apologize. I apologize on behalf of my chat. Oh, dear. Quit bullying my bug, guys. I got bonked. Oh my God, it actually timed that well to the actual image. That's really cool. This is a bad time to mention I'm terrified of Enderman. Well, that's unfortunate for you because I'm actually part Enderman.
Bruh.
Exactly, bruh. Okay, that's a smooth quartz block. I need to make sure that I keep track of that. Ichigo Burr, yeah. Happy holidays, Mig and chat. Mig is part Enderman, so this is exposure therapy. I'm mainly a dude. I'm just a dude. But like I have Enderman properties. The dude ever. Exactly. I am the dude ever. I am the dude ever. Oh, beautiful. Okay, I think we've reached the floor where... Oh, this is stairs. Okay. These are going to be stairs. Oh, shoot. Afraid of water? No, I've actually built up a tolerance to it. Believe it or not. I built up quite a tolerance to it. I think the problem is just Endermen gotta try new things, and they're always afraid to try new things. Oh, okay, we're getting to these points in the build. I gotta swap the build palette a little bit. I can't make eye contact with people. Am I part Enderman? I also can't make eye contact, but I think that's more so because I'm potentially, you know, on that if you know, you know. Is there a reason? There must. Oh, I guess the only reason why that isn't. Okay. It's all coming together. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I think this is the end of the wax copper, the unoxidized wax copper. So I think we could swap out the build palette. Yeah, I think we could swap out the build palette. Or okay, we don't even need to. Oh heck yeah, we've reached the point where we don't need to rock it anymore. Beautiful. At least for now. Okay. I mean, I also can't make eye contact, but I think it's just the autism. ASD points to not being Endermanism. Venn diagram of autism or Enderman, and the overlap is MIG potentially. Yeah, it doesn't makes me not make eye contact. I'm not gonna say that I am because I'm not actually diagnosed. I don't like to make claims that I don't know are true yet. But I will say there's strong evidence. There has been strong evidence as of late. And to be honest, he's like peer reviewed in the Tumblr way. Yeah, I've been peer reviewed. So it doesn't make me like official, but like signs point towards potentially. But it's only like I say only potentially after I've already been like, okay, I've experienced this many things in life and experienced these specific things in life. So, you know, and those signs are very specific to people that also have it. So there's a very high chance that it is true. But I'm still not going to claim 100% because it's still not confirmed yet. Did take that test? I did take a test, and like I said, signs point towards it. But like until I'm actually professionally diagnosed, I don't like to claim those sorts of things. Like I'm like 90% sure I have ADHD, but like I can't say that I do until I've actually, because it's like one of those things where like it's a serious thing. There's people who struggle with it. It's not just a oh, I'm quirky. Like I'm dealing with annoying stuff sometimes because of it. Because of that potentially, or people in general do. Like that's not to say that I specifically, it's just people in general do. Yeah. Well, we have ads. We have ads coming up. So we're just going to chill here while the ads play. So it's me 3 minutes of ads. Grab a snack, use the bathroom, do whatever you need to do. We'll be back after 3 minutes. And it's just going to get rid of pre-roll ads. So anybody coming in doesn't get immediately bombarded with ads. Does this perhaps have anything to do with a score on a certain test that a bunch of SPKers have been taking? It is possible, yeah. It's made me grow more suspicious. I will say. It's made me grow a little bit more suspicious day by day. Took me an entire 2 years from start to finish to actually get diagnosed. Isn't that wild? That's insane. I grew up, you know, like dealing with these things and just thinking it was normal. That's the annoying thing for me. It's like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like so much things suddenly make sense for my life now that I've actually looked into it and like done my research and also thought critically about it. Like if it's not that, I am some sort of neurodivergent. There's something up with my brain that is that has contributed to certain things in my life that have been difficult because I don't know what's happening. Let's say I scored pretty high on that test and I am diagnosed, so it's not completely inaccurate. Yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to say I have this specifically because I could be exhibiting those things and have something completely different than what it is, but it is a spectrum, so it's very high possibility. But I'd rather not claim something like that. That's a very serious thing because it's not something that's just a funny brain thing that makes me quirky. It's I have to deal with this on a daily basis. Or so people have to deal with this on a daily basis, so they, you know, it's not fun most of the time. I'd be able to have the stuff I do if I wasn't. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like it's both my superpower and also something that's like, I wouldn't say it's holding me back because of it. It's only holding me back because of how I've lived my life, not realizing that I had it, possibly. Like, it took me until after I finished high school to question whether I had even just ADHD, you know? It's just one of those things where it's like, you know, just how life is. And I'd want to not be autistic. That'd be like changing my entire brain. But the world isn't built to support us. Yep. That's the unfortunate thing for people with, with any sort of neurodivergence is that, especially if people generally miss the signs very easily. Like, because even if you have parents who are neurodivergent and it's very obvious that they are, it's so easy to not realize it. It's also so easy for them to not realize it purely because they lived their whole life. And some parents had to grow up in a time where it was kind of a taboo subject, where you were like the R word, if you know that word. I'm not going to say it, of course, but like you all know that word. Which put a lot of like a negative impression of it. Because society wants you to be the same as everybody else. But you know what? You know what I say to that? Screw that. I don't want to be like everybody else. A lot of people are just boring. Not going to lie. Always peer-reviewed ADHD by their cousin who is diagnosed and other chatters who are diagnosed, but it doesn't actively impact my life beyond needing to trick the creature to do certain things. I found ways to keep myself engaged, but it's a little chaotic. It's a little chaotic. But, it works for me. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I've been trying to convince my fellow neurodivergent folk to reclaim the R word. Yeah, I mean, look, it's up to you. I just prefer not to use it, personally. I think it still has like a very negative connotation, and it's always hard to get rid of that connotation. So, like, personally, I'd rather just not use words like that. But then again, there is something to be said about like reclaiming the word, I guess. But I think my biggest problem with all of that idea is that people stupidly believe that gives them permission to also be a jerk using that sort of like language. And it's never something that's like, oh, I'm using it to reclaim it. Some people just use it just to be a jerk. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword in a lot of ways, because it could still end up being something that could be used negatively if you're not careful. I think, yeah, that's my biggest problem, is that people think it's just okay to say it just because some people who are neurodivergent want to try and reclaim it. Which, to be fair, I'm all for people reclaiming words that were used against them and basically diminishing them of their power. That's something that I get. It's not something that I think is like should be condemned. I just think that you got to be very careful, because people will find ways to try to exploit that. No matter what. Smart detection? What the? That is... Makes me feel gross. Yeah. Albie just needs a friend circle with food-centric folk. Albie's main issues are remembering... Oh, geez. Eep. Por favor. Ow. Yes. The real world wasn't just used against neurodivergent folk, but other disabled folk too. That needs to be kept in mind too. Yeah, exactly. That word was definitely used against a lot of different type of people in general. Totally agree with that. Like I said, it's just one of those things that you have to be extremely careful with, because people like to take advantage of something that could be positive and turn it and twist it, you know? And it's unfortunate. I really hate people like that. Like, I genuinely really dislike people like that. Because it's just one of those things that, like, you know, you could have something, but people will just ruin it. Ruin it. They're ruining it. Oops. Oh, okay, so it is a quartz block. Yeah, but it's why we can never have nice things. Exactly. It's sad. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. Oh, he has like 3 IRLs who are very good very food centric. Salby doesn't talk about their issues and I. You know, one thing that I've noticed a lot of times that ends up happening in our current day and age culture is food used to be something that you would just sit down and have a meal. You would sit down. But like nowadays, the biggest problem that comes with that is the fact that like this whole shift in the culture where you have all these drive-throughs and places that make it quick and snappy. No one likes to sit down and eat anymore because it's just too much. It's like it's got to be fast. It's the reason why like a lot of fast food dining rooms don't actually try to be like a nice place to sit in. It's very like hostile architecture. So like if you're wondering why fast food restaurants look the same, like have the same sterile corporate look, it's because it's easier to be able to just sell these buildings once they go out of business. Because then you have a blank slate rather than a unique building. But the effect of that is everything just looks dull now. Everything just looks extremely dull. Realism is so ugly, yeah. Seeing the Neurodivergent cookbook. I believe it's free on Kindle. Some good tips on it. I'm one of those people who uses this, but I'm super careful not to use it outside my circle because I know some other LGBTQ plus folks that don't like it. Yeah, I know a couple people who are like that. Me personally, also, yes, I don't like to use it. First of all, I can't use it. I can't claim that word. But, you know, it is unfortunate that word is just it's something that I'm not a big fan of. It's another one of those things that I'm just not a huge fan of. Because it could be very easily used to hurt people. Wait a minute. You know, I'm going to put one here. I need to make sure that I light it up in here too. Oh yeah, I got to light it up in here. Is there like... Okay, yeah, we need to light it up really quickly. I am going to need to grab Jesse again, I realize. Oops. Oh my god. I almost... Fortunately, a lot of brutalism was just insert concrete slab. Yeah, exactly. Brutalism is neat, but Albie doesn't enjoy it like their environment. I would like eating in the same room as people for meals as long as we don't sit too close together. Yeah, that's why I only use that type of language with people I trust or no chill about it. I won't to stress anyone out ever. Yeah. I'm always there was definitely some old tendencies. Like for a while, there was some old tendencies from when I was in middle school that I had to like get out of my system of like my, like certain things I used to say that like, yeah, it was bad. But like, you know, I'm glad I'm out of it now. But like, holy crap, that was some work that I had to do for sure. And I wish more people would take the time to actually do that work, because I think it's like super, super important. Because some people just kind of don't do that, and then they're just like, just saying some really nasty stuff. Unlike the international style, which was all square glass box. Yeah, the thing that really, really got it going. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, this is... Oh. All right, here we go. I need to get these in. I don't think I need any more of these. This is starting to look really cool. Hey, where does this button go? Oh, it goes there. Okay. Oh, I see. So this is the interior of the shop. I've got a kind of a plan of how I'm gonna do this. Personally, I think that Sears Tower is hideous. Yeah. You see, realize I like solar punk build aesthetic. Can anyone guess why? Actually, no. Why? Why is it? I have an extremely large amount of stress in life right now, and I appreciate you streaming to keep my mind in check. No worries, but like, you know, if you're stressed out, you need, you know, just, I don't know what advice to give. I'm gonna stop because I don't know what I was gonna say, but you know, just find ways to like meditate if you can. Find that time because it's very helpful. You know, because life is stressful, but you know, there's ways to try and help with that. You know, surround yourself with friends. You know, but I'm glad I'm able to help you out with that. I think that's part of being in middle school. You get a lot of independence and like consciousness, and so you're testing a lot of boundaries alongside a bunch of others testing boundaries. So certain behaviors are really normalized, prevalent. Then you develop a brain and go, "Oh, stupid Kimmy, that was bad." Yeah, my biggest thing is that I wish I didn't take so darn long to actually get out of that mentality. Like, obviously, as soon as I hit adulthood, that started to fade very quickly. But, like, it took a lot longer than it should have, I'd say. I think I'll do this side first. Just make it easier. And I'll do the glass after. Oh. Beep. Ow. Ow. Thank you for the hydrate and posture check. Ugh. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, dear God. These guys are annoying. Please. Thank you. Sky rats. I gotta start sleeping again. Oh, oops. I missed some things. Oh, jeez. That was Pie Pie, everyone. At least carry a better you like Viking does when building. I'm too lazy. I can't be bothered. It's too annoying. I can't be bothered. Leave me alone. You tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You can't even see this, so it doesn't matter. I do not care. I still need... Oh, crap. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. So yeah, if you can't tell already, this ship is flying upwards. Oh. Sorry, that came out of nowhere. My bad, my bad. I didn't mean to have coughing Mig appear on stream. So expecting it sometime this stream. Wild Pie Pie sighting. That was a drive-by Pie Pie. Drive-by Pie Pie. Okay. I need to make sure I get the levers. You know, I'll grab him right now. 2 levers. Okay, we're reaching the end game. Okay. Okay, we got the general shape. Now we just need to do the glass here. Okay. Leon has a soundboard for everything, it seems. Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised Leon doesn't have a gabba 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 pie pie soundboard. It'll happen soon. That would be funny. We should mention it. It's like 12C where I am. Man. I'm not like someone who... I'm not like saying that I want an extremely cold winter, but I want it to be cold enough where just snow sticks. Okay, that makes it uneven, so I'm gonna put that side in. All right. That should be the entire ship done, if I'm correct. Yeah, we're good. We are good. Okay. I need to get that, so I need to get Jesse again. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in just a second. Let's just get rid of all these leaves so we can get a full view of it. Let's get rid of all these leaves so you guys can get a full view of the ship. They do have an impersonated Devin last night. Really? Really, Canada is built different. Exactly. I'm good without I'm good without that. My back tells me so. I want it cold, yet it's supposed to be 30 for me tomorrow. Give me cold. I need it. I need it cold enough to where I can have my apartment be also cold enough that I can just put on a million layers and snuggle up. Which it's fine for that right now, but there's just this weird like little bit of too much warmth right now in my apartment. Y'all are getting cold. Mayor's having a cold Christmas this year. It is lovely if we are in summer. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, that's the shop right there. Now we just need to make an entrance to it, which I have an entrance to it. So yeah, that's the rocket shop right there. So if you want more angles. So this is the bottom side. Really proud of this, honestly. Really proud of this design. Like I didn't expect this design to be the turnout this well. Very cool. Thank you. It's too comfy in the cold. Nod. By cold, I mean 25C. It was 42C. Oh my god, that is awful. I only know like the conversions because I associate with so many people from like Canada and the UK that it's like I just get those temperature conversions pretty quickly. But yeah, this is the shop. I'm really proud of like the little like that like vertical stairs as like the seats. Like this is like so like it'd be really cool to have like a station down there where the rocket launched from. pretty cool. Like it would have totally went red due to personal taste, though. Yeah, I didn't want to. I wanted to kind of keep that sort of aesthetic from the solar punk base with the quartz and stuff, and then the copper as well. But yeah, I'm glad with these red highlights, red and orange highlights. I'm really glad how well this bottom, like the nose, was shaped. I was having a little bit of trouble with that. Like it's a nice and compact ship. Like it's nothing too crazy, but it like signifies a rocket. All right, we're gonna need to make an entrance to it. Remind me to unpause, or don't remind me to not unpause. That's what we've established, right? Is astronaut without arms? How the server has any trial chamber left with the amount of copper everyone is using in builds? There is, to be fair, a lot of copper. There is a lot of copper in those trial chambers. Like this first one over here, it supplied like most of everything here. Like all the copper you see, most of it came from that trial chamber over there, that beginner. We're definitely getting close to stripping all of it. That's for sure. But still, it does provide a lot of copper. All right. So we need Jesse again. I'm gonna sleep to reset my phantoms. Is the Mixplosion Band-Aid still there? Yes, it's still there. It is for sure still there. All right, Jesse. Oops. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Yeah, you could just barely see the Band-Aid. Okay, back to wrapping. Have fun. I'm very happy with this this whole build. The most annoying thing about being sick right now is I gotta record my outro. Still. Because, like, we got this done. And obviously, I have to... Like, we're going to have to stock the shop, of course. We got to open the shop tonight. We're opening the shop tonight. So, yeah. So, we got to decide prices, too, is the thing. I got to think about prices. I might have to adjust them from time to time. But, yeah. Like, I think what I might do is I make it like a single log per stack of maybe I'll make it like 2 logs per stack of rocket. Although that might be too little. It's so hard to say. Okay. What if we go 8 per stack for the flight duration 1? And then 12 per stack for flight duration 2, and then 16 per stack for flight duration 3. I feel like that's fair pricing. I was going to ask what it was selling, then the shape reminded me. Yeah, it's a rocket shop. Also, to get the grounders to buy stuff from here, I might try to get some of those explodey fireworks. Because grounders still like explodey fireworks, right? I mean, they could totally use it to knock us out of the air, but, you know, that's just me funding both sides of the war. I'm going to drink my smart appeal to all audiences. Of course. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Let's reload this. Okay, we're definitely going to need some moss, but that's okay. Probably only need a stack. Unpause. Thank you. Big pause. Okay, just kidding. All right. Okay. So this should be pretty easy without having to do much. Okay. And that's it. That is it. We got ourselves the full rocket shop right here. Obviously, you need to do a little parkour, but they should have an elytra if they're gonna buy from my shop, or at least know how to do parkour. First of all, I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, I just gotta get rid of a couple blocks here. Oops. Okay, there we go. That is my entrance to the rocket shop. Beautiful. That is it. We don't need the schematic anymore. We are chilling. Let's put away this stuff right here. All right. All right, buddy. I need you. A grinder that doesn't know parkour has made poor life decisions. This is too nice. Needs a trog bridge for access. I wouldn't call this a trog bridge. This is just a parkour bridge. It's not even that hard. It's like 1 block jumps. What the rockets? You're a good flyer, sir. Yeah, and I don't even need a license. You know what's really funny? I just realized I put the rocket shop in front of the DMV. I'm running a business that sells rockets for elytra, and I myself do not have an elytra license. That's actually kind of funny. That's actually kind of funny. That's too funny. That's honestly perfect. Bonk. Don't get caught. I'm running an illegal business here. I'm watching back season 1. Trog and Kitrich's bridges were something else. Yep. Them as a pair was some chaos. What is that? Oh wait, did they moved? They moved Chorus Fruit Roulette. Yeah, they moved Chorus Fruit Roulette to. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Countess, which perspectives have you watched? I'm curious. For season 1. Yeah, last night, I think. I see. I was like confused. Oh, is that? That's not Throck. No, that's not Throckmorton. That's forgot the name. Forgot the name. Let's go. Let's go figure out. Yeah, they moved it because the ground was interfering with the roulette. Yep. See, the grounders were ruining their own thing. Like course fruit roulette. You know. Working through everyone's perspective in publishing order. Godspeed to you. That is a lot of content. Season 2 is like insane too, by the way. It's already reached a point where we might actually have more content in season 2 than we did in season 1 in terms of hours. Who are you? What's your name? Cosmo. Oh, okay. Cosmo. I see. Oh, this is cool. All right, let's head back. We're going to need to... We're going to need to head... we're going to need to make... For what I'm doing, I'm going to make one more shulker box of each firework rocket type. Because I realized the way I've spaced it, I've got to... yeah. Previous only watch Vikings, but now I know more of the members on the server, so I want to see it all. That's awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying so far, though. Season 1 was very special. Obviously, very much a work in progress on a lot of ideas. I think we've made a ton of improvements that have just made this server even better. Like this season has just been fantastic. You know, with the people, like, honestly, I've been so happy to just be a part of this. I'm so glad I get to participate in this. It's so cool. I get to play Minecraft with a lot of cool people who also are very good at Minecraft. To varying degrees, of course. Imagine knowing any SBK info. I'll be see nothing and I have a great time. My nothing. I don't know how you do it. If I were to go into stream with like absolutely no knowledge, I'd just be like, what is happening? I thrive on knowledge. I like knowing things. Knowing things is pretty neat, I'd say. I'm gonna sleep on this bed. Y'all good, just have different strengths. Yeah. It's really interesting because we have a lot of people that are like newer to the game, and then we have people that are like have played this game for a very, very long time. I'm one of those people who have played this game for a very, very long time. Like I've played since like around 2011, 2012. I always forget which it was. I know I started playing like after the release, so I didn't really get to really experience the beta and alpha phase. But like that's not really like the biggest deal. Oh, these are empty, right? Okay, perfect. First of all, let's grab some sugarcane for each of these. Albie is that one audio where it's like, can I get a cheese pizza, extra cheese, no sauce, hold the crust? Can I get a cheese with nothing? With nothing? Boneless pizza. Hold the cheese. Hold the cheese. And hold the tomato sauce. And hold the crust. Wait. Wait, I got the meme wrong. I will see myself out now. I will see myself out. I apologize. I'm hitting that stage where I might have to sneeze, but I don't know if it's actually going to happen yet. Oh, it's going to happen. It happened. It happened. Jeez, man. The sneeze monster had attacked me. Eventually, LB will make a spreadsheet with all of SBK Season 1 that's like filterable by kingdom and then by content creator, etc., with buttons or something. 1 out of 10, I demanded the pizza place make my pizza with like the picture. It had super glue as a topping. That is always like hilarious and also disgusting to me. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. These are all the flight duration ones. Okay. I might have to put like all my stuff in a shulker box. Maybe one day I'll be able to watch SBK episodes. Sure. You do whatever you want. Whatever makes you feel... Whatever you want to do. Okay. I need 8 more stacks. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's always kind of tough to make. My duration 3 are honestly the most annoying to make. They're just... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It's just so much gunpowder. There we go. Okay, this is so much easier. I think it's inherently funnier to have been from the start and just not know a thing. That is a pretty funny way of going about it. This is the most satisfying part, is this. This is definitely the most satisfying part. Because it's really easy to just... Okay. Got a whole nother set. Okay, that leaves it. That puts us with 18 slots to fill up. Okay. I'm gonna do this. It's a little weird, but this will fill up the first slot. This will fill up the second slot. This will fill up the third slot. All right, we're gonna turn all of these into red. Oh. Which should be pretty easy. Do you genuinely wish Fix returned for season 2? Fix would have gone stupid with the lore and interactions with Nuke. Legs would have been like old times. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you know, it's just how it is sometimes. Doesn't always work out. It is pretty funny, but you're missing so much great episode only content. A lot of stuff breaches episode containment, so it's a matter of does Albie retain the lore others have talked about? Well, you just got a lore stream last stream. The last stream was the lore stream, so. How many do I want? I want 18. I'm just filled with shulker boxes. It's crazy. I want to turn all these red, though, of course. I'm also going to need to grab some signs. Probably make it out of the... Ooh. I'm going to pause the recording. For now. I wonder, does this work? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It doesn't do it right. I have to do it individually. That's annoying. Not a big fan of that. I'm also doing this so I don't have anything go out of order. I mean, I could do this. Okay. Should be good now. I'm gonna grab a couple signs. If I don't have any right now, I can make some. The lore was there's 1 mig. We knew that already. There's at least 1 mig. There's at least 1 mig. Oh, I only have 2 signs. Dang it. Man. Little bit annoying, but that's okay. We have exactly enough. I just need 3 signs. Yeah, I can hear things because we pause. Hi, brother. Wave, wave, wave. Happy Merry Christmas Eve. Happy Merry Christmas. Merry Crisis. Also, yeah, the stuff isn't good at being contained in episode. Yeah, things bleed out, but that's fine. Not bleed out. Like, it bleeds into the... You know what I mean. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna need... Okay, this is gonna be flight duration 2. Flight duration 3. And then I feel like I need to place these down. So I can free up some inventory space. I think what I want to do is I want to make this look nicer, a little nicer. First of all, we're gonna put this up here. And we'll do this. Flight duration 1. All right. Okay, this is where 2 goes. Make sure, yeah. And we do this. So flight duration 1, I think it was 8 diamonds per stack. Or not 8. 8 logs per stack. And this will be 12 logs per stack. And then this will be 16 logs per stack. All right. This is now open. We've officially opened the shop. Wonderful. I'm going to pause for a bit just to get like the last little bit in. But yes, this is the inside. It is a little cramped. Mog and I are watching Stranger Things. Ooh, okay. Are you guys catching up yet? Or are you... Oh, pause check. Ugh. Are you guys catching up yet? Or are you still behind? But yes. Let's step out and look at our body of work here. Oh, man. Okay. I want to make sure that it's lit up, too. Because there are a few spawnable spots. All right. This is our rocket shop. I'm going to take a little screenshot for the sky heads. Does it accept premium dirt? That's not a valid payment type. All right. Now we can finish this. SBK 215. Rocket shop. I really hope... I saw a zombie walking. I really hope it doesn't find its way to me. It's so cute. Aw, thank you. Okay, will I crash? Oh, no, I'm still here. Oh, my God. Okay, they really need to light stuff up. Yep, a zombie was able to make their way. They really need to light stuff up. Bye-bye again. Have a good night. Enjoy Stranger Things. So is season 4. Oh, okay. But yeah, we've got the rocket shop. Get rid of this sign. Okay, we're back. We're back to normal. You can even pick these up. And I'll put them away later. Oh, one thing. I'm gonna quickly grab a button from my redstone. I'm gonna just leave this here. This is just gonna be here. And just quickly use a button to activate this real quick. Okay. And we've got that. Okay. I'm going to record a little bit. Show you guys for the video. So you guys get sneak preview. I just got to get myself ready to be in recording mode. Yeah, Leon died in free cam a few weeks back to a zombie. Yep. Oh, man. All right, here we go. I'm going to record real quick. All right, would you take a look at this? This is a wonderful build. I am so happy with it. So we've got ourselves the little water-powered rockets to kind of have that sort of idea of clean energy that we've got throughout the solar punk base. But if we head into the... Oh, I missed. What a skill issue. Oh, no. That was disastrous. But yes, we have to parkour through here, and only the strongest survive. And of course, if you have an elytra, you should be able to survive. But yes, if we head into here, we have 8 logs for a stack of flight duration 1, 12 logs for a stack of flight duration 2, and then 16 logs for a stack of flight duration 3. Maybe on the steep side, I will adjust prices as necessary. But yes, it is. This shop is looking really cool. It's a little small inside, but I think it serves its purpose. So yeah, that's basically it for this. We finally achieved something. We've entered into a new market, and I finally made a shop. I've been wanting to make a shop like for the entirety of the server, and I just hadn't had a good idea, but this is perfect. All right, fantastic. We're gonna continue on. I'm gonna go back to that in a little bit. Making the launch pad today too. Nah. I think I'm gonna be ending in just a little bit. But yeah, that was the rocket shop. It's now open, so people can buy rockets. So yeah, I'm gonna snooze the ads actually, because we're gonna end. We're gonna end. I'm gonna go raid somebody. So yeah, I'd like to thank you guys all for coming by today. I'm gonna actually just log off. So yeah, it's been a fantastic stream. I am so happy with what we got done. I also would like to thank everybody who's by. Thank you, Rosewolves, for the 5 gifted subs. You guys are absolutely amazing. It's been a fun stream. I'm very excited to see what the future holds. Needs to go to bed or Santa won't visit him. Exactly. It was fantastic to hang out with stream to calm down after a busy morning. Exactly. Luckily, I had all day. I just, but that's just because I'm still recovering. And my job is very physical. All right. Ooh, let's go raid. Let's go raid Jay. They're only 44 minutes into stream. So that must mean that they're not ending anytime soon. Okay, perfect. Hopefully I didn't misspell that. Fantastic. Okay. If you are subscribed, make sure to use this raid message, raid 1. And if you're not, that is okay. Just use this raid message, raid 2. Copy that. We're going to go send Jay some love. So be on your best behavior, chat. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And I will see y'all Friday at 9 p.m. EST. Bye-bye.